Now that we sprung ahead recently with daylight savings time, I get a little bit more time after office hours to get out and look. So we're going to give this video thing a second shot. I'm out after work, out on some public lands again in northern Chester County. I've had some luck on this property in the past. It's public, it's big, and I don't expect I'm going to be the first or maybe even the only person in here, but I thought I'd give it a shot and see what the heck I can put together as far as gathering up some sheds and maybe capturing it on some type of video. Okay, so we're about to get started here. I'm going to probably take about a 45 or 50-minute hike to get up back on these ridges, and I'll be looking as I go. Well, I'm about 45 minutes in. I haven't really had much luck yet. I did find 2 tree stands in here so far. Lots of sign. And I jumped a fox that was eating on a dead carcass, but no sheds, not as of yet. I probably got about 20 more minutes to get up to where I was hoping to be, but thought I'd drop in this update and see. You can see a little bit. I'm on the edge of a swamp here. I've had good luck on this backside before, but so far nothing. Like I said, I think you could see some of the terrain. It's pretty swampy back here. I'm trying to navigate the edges of it as best I can. So probably good I came back here today too. We're supposed to get a lot of rain tomorrow and Friday. So, all right, be back soon, hopefully with some antlers to show. I'm back. Not sure if you could see over my shoulder here, this trail I just came through on the edge of this thick stuff right here behind me. But I came across and I was skirting this thicket right here. There's a trail I'm on, and I'm not sure if you could see on the camera, but I could see my first find right over there. Looks like it's laying on the opposite side of the creek bank from me, right along this trail that just came out of that real nasty thick stuff. So I'm gonna walk over and check it out, see what it looks like. Well, here we are. It's the first find of the day. I came from over there on that trail. I don't know if you can see it. Comes right out of that corner, down across the creek to this antler. And there's also a pretty good trail that's going right in there to that thicket and running parallel to this creek all the way down, and it crosses the creek again right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and parallel this creek. That's sort of what I try to do especially when I find one, but this is exactly what I look for. Heavy deer crossings that cross a creek or a log or go into some thickets or something like that might be a bedding area. So, wish me luck. According to my map, my run app, I'm about 1.5 miles now from the car. I guess if there was ever a endorsement for an e-bike or something, probably would be now, although I might not have found that one I found in the creek bottom. But anyway, never ceases to amaze me what I run into in Chester County. I'm out here in the state game lands about 45 minutes in, and I hear trumpets and dogs, and next thing I know, a bunch of horseback riders and running some dogs, blowing trumpets, and I guess some kind of fox hunt or something. It's not really my cup of tea. I don't have a big knowledge base on that, but like I said, I'm about 1.5 miles away from the car. I took my long way around to stay kind of away from where those guys were on their horses, so I spent a lot of time in the creek bottom, in the bedding areas. I did find one down there, bunch of signs. I'm up to 5 tree stands now, but I'm finally getting up onto this oak flat where I wanted to spend most of my time. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's the dogs. They actually sound like they're getting pretty close. Okay, but you could get a kind of a look, the surrounding areas. That's definitely the dogs. They sound like they might be on this other patch of this woods here. All right, well, I'm gonna get my rear end up in the woods and try to stay away from whatever the heck they're doing. And hopefully I'll be back soon with another antler or two. All right, thanks guys. Well guys, gals, that looks like it's about it for me. You can see some of this stuff behind me that I just worked myself through in the one bedding area. Didn't come up with anything across the top, didn't come up with anything coming down the one edge where I usually do find some stuff. Um, Not today. I don't know if I'm walking right by him probably or what, but I'm going to start on my way out. I've got about a mile and about, I don't know, maybe mile and 3/4 to 2 miles to the car. So, but I am probably going to take more of a path of least resistance than dig all the way into the car. Looks like it wrapped up. I just found that one 5-point side. Here's a picture of it. Other than that, we'll see what happens when I get back to the vehicle. All right.